This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Sun Bowl Stadium in El Paso, Texas, the home field of the Utep Miners. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Utep Miners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. This deep to get us going. And the return starts from inside the 20. Breaks an open space. When he steps out of bounds, that's a This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Sun Bowl Stadium in El Paso, Texas, the home field of the Utep Miners. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Utep Miners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Miners will kick this away to get us going. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the outmen. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That's caught. It's Harper. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
They keep him guessing with a run.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On third down, he drops to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped in, complete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Refusing to be stopped on this play. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. They'll give it to the back. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Hits the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the move now. Throws to the tight end. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Miners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Extending the play now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
And the Miners look to keep this drive moving. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's got the first down and still motoring. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Miners line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Pitch made on the left side. Touchdown, Miners! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double cover.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Ball handed off. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Testing the right side here. He's past the marker and still going. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's Utep in front, Kurt. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. What a catch! They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it.
Touchdown, Central Michigan, as they put 6 more on the board.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the PAT puts him up 3. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the Utep offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. The back in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
When your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down. Looking to throw it. Looking downfield. He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown, Utep. Too much speed for the defense.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. And now the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the first down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Boom. Caught near the sticks. It's Harper. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Chippewas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. They stop him at the 44, but that's an excellent job by the return team there.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Utep.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Let's throw to the quarterback over the RPO. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Miners line up on 1st and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Miners!
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defense not pressing this time. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Utep 41, Central Michigan 20.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the misfire in the onside kick, it goes out of bounds, and the offense will take over right there. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Chippewas will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Utep's offense is back out there now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this is great effort. I mean, he gets his foot down, but it's meaningless without the yardage to follow.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
The Miners have first and 10 here. Ball handed to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And the Miners will look to convert here on 4th down. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And there's the handoff. Breaking tackles. Crosses the 35. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a 1st down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. And left with no option. Just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harper. Touchdown, Central Michigan. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And the PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. And he steps out after reaching the 30. Drive here set up at the 30. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
This time it's complete. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw yet again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up early. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Intercepted in the end zone.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. Grinding away with their running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Pass not complete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Chippewas. No chance to catch him there.
Boy, Chris, nothing can destroy a defense's confidence like giving up a 98-yard touchdown pass. Just when you think you have the offense backed up, and they tag you for 6 from the shadow of their own goal line.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the tackle. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack. The Miners come to the line to run the hurry up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Throws it to the right. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
He'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Working clock with the ground game. It's a 2-yard game. 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Loose football. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Well, I thought the defense had a real shot at it, but the fumble rolls out of bounds, and the offense will keep possession and a double-digit lead. What a break for the offense.
They're going to run it here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the handoff again. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz blocks here by the defensive coordinator, and you're right. He shoots right through that A-gap, really the back end.
Oh, and he'll take a sack on the final play of the game, but they walk out with the W. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.